I do it this way. Da 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 da. Nick, talk.
Yo, hi.
Cool. Yulia, talk.
Hello.
Oh, you mean sound checking talk?
Yeah, I'm sound checking. Uma.
Hi.
Excellent. All right, excellent. Okay, it is now actually recording. Sick. Woo! All right. Hey, welcome to your weekly corner Späti live in Comedy Cafe Berlin. God damn it. Let's go! Yeah, all right. So, okay, I have to do something because I have to do this every live show. Make some noise if you have listened to the podcast before. Now for the real heroes tonight. Make some noise if you haven't.
Yeah.
I hope you're.
I like the odds there. Just like,
I know.
Yeah.
Look, at the end of this, there's going to be a lot of boyfriends and girlfriends who owe a lot of shit to these people. It's like, I'm so sorry I brought you to this. All right. All right. So for anyone who doesn't know the live show, it's usually just Ciarán presents a bunch of stuff to three unsuspecting, beautiful co-hosts, and they react, and they're not allowed. Don't look. No, it's cheating. It's cheating.
And the winner gets a date with you, right?
This is a date with me. This is what it's like. I corner you and explain something to you. Yeah. Speaking of which,
they don't know that I'm a host of a niche podcast.
but you will after these first 5 minutes with me. The other thing is, I told everyone in the group chat that I was going to wear a black turtleneck, and they all decided to
try to match
wear
you.
a black turtleneck.
Surprise.
Yeah. Anyway, I love these people.
You know, you should have not done that.
I've done that. Usually when I post selfies of myself on Twitter, it's for like the Twitter circle, and today it wasn't, and I think that was a mistake.
I feel like we're gonna present like the new iPhone or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
that's what I was going for, is like I look like Steve Jobs, until someone on Twitter pointed out that I look like that one TikTok girl who was like, we can't just talk about being left enough because there's a fucking fascist in office or whatever, who screamed at the camera, became a meme in 2020. Anyway, all right. So let's see if presentation mode, Google Slides, is working. Yeah, all right. Something we're not talking about, but we're just going to say we're acknowledging, is the Danish elections happened. I haven't really looked into the results yet, but I'm pretty confident racism wins. That's what Danish politics is. This is actually from a debate about banning headscarves in the Danish parliament. And the left party decided to wear a bunch of kooky hats, being like, does this count? Will you be banning this?
wait, this is real? I thought you photoshopped that.
No, that's the leader of like Enid-Listen or whatever, the far left party in the parliament. Yeah.
All right.
And it's one of those hats where you can pull on a string and the two hands clap together.
Oh no.
And Dansk Folkeparti want to ban this.
I mean, hold on. Like,
let's hear them out. All right, so
why do they own that hat? Those are real?
Yeah, those are real. Apparently, they're a big thing in Denmark. This is Danish culture.
Okay, I believe you.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna do a thing that we always do on live shows, which is a Mega Rika. But first, we have to do some housekeeping. Which is, last time we talked about Mega Rika was at the live Podfest show in the summer. We did 3 Mega Rikas to catch up for the fact that we haven't done one in a while.
I got all of them right, and
that is a lie.
Yeah. Yulia won that. She got, I believe, 2 out of 3.
I did not get the Pope.
You did not get the Pope.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I know that was
technically the richest person in the Holy See. But This has happened before, where we did a Mega Rika. We did the richest guy in the Czech Republic once, Peter Kellner, and then he died in a helicopter crash. Helicopters.
What was that woo from the audience?
Right, look. Comrade helicopter.
Yeah.
Comrade methed out helicopter pilots. Like, literally number one way to kill rich people is just they all insist on having private helicopters. But he's dead. But that was like That was like 2 years after we did that Megarika. That was like very early Corner Späti. This is the fastest turnaround because one of the Megarikas we did was Austria's richest man, Dietrich Mateschitz. The inventor of Red Bull, who died on Julia's birthday. We all popped off.
Also Uma's birthday, so
Uma's birthday as well. Yeah.
Congratulations.
So this is. Oh, you keep singing that.
I don't know the rest of the words, unfortunately.
No way, Ciarán.
Oh, it's coming up here.
Another quarter of the fork stuck in the road. Digress you find.
I'm just squeezing it now.
It was
Jesus.
something about
250.
tattoos and memories.
Red Bull's 250 now.
However the rest of that song goes, I don't remember it.
Yeah.
Something unpredictable.
Alright. This is to you, Dietrich Mateschitz. I hope you're funding Islamophobic media in the sky.
Do you need help? Do you need help with that Red Bull? You do not look happy.
Are you gonna chug that?
It's in a wine glass. I don't think you chug something in a
You could
wine
put
glass.
some
It's
vodka in. It's
sophisticated.
better.
God bless.
The tiniest sip.
Oh, all right.
It looks like some decent white wine.
Yeah.
No.
No, this is like a deeply concerning color for a white wine.
I was gonna say it looks like piss.
This is like you pissed off the sommelier and he pissed in your drink.
Can I be a Red Bull sommelier?
I'm gonna have a Red Bull tummy ache. Is that a thing?
No.
Sommelier, he said.
Yeah, I want to be.
He wants to try Red Bull.
Can I try Red Bull?
Do you want to try the Red Bull?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Are you gonna sniff it?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the.
Don't worry. After we
whole
record,
thing?
we all kiss anyway, so it's fine.
Okay, you can keep going.
All right. But we're now gonna do today's Megarika.
Smells like bubble gum. Just saying.
It does.
Have you never tried Red Bull? Yes.
He's just smells like.
Yes.
I mean, I haven't had regular Red Bull in forever.
I've never had Red Bull without like a Jaeger shot in it.
Someone's
Vodka.
There's like half a can left. Okay, I'll get through that through the show. All right, Megarika. For people who don't know, this is where I tell my lovely co-hosts the net worth, the industry, and 3 facts about one of Europe's best boys, and they try to figure out which country he is from. All right, so are you ready?
He?
No.
But they're all guys. They're all guys. I didn't invent sexism. I am merely an observer of history. All right. Net worth, 11.2 billion.
I always have to ask, is that much?
No, it's walking around money. Wait. Industry, retail pharmaceuticals.
Okay, yeah.
Great.
Yeah. It's not just sound evil.
You gotta show me the map, though.
Oh, yeah, the map will come. Don't worry. After I'm done the facts. All right. Piece of information number 1. This Megarika inherited their family's pharmaceutical wholesaler in the 70s. He then bought competitors aggressively in other countries, expanding it from Italy to France, the UK, Ireland, Thailand, Mexico, and the USA. He is not from any of these countries.
I'm about to say, wait, what?
Yeah. He is not a citizen of any of these countries. Naturally, as an incredibly wealthy person operating in the UK, he had strong opinions on the radical leader of the UK Labour Party. That's right, Ed Miliband. Saying his policies would be disastrous for the UK in a Telegraph interview in 2015. When pressed on this, he could not name any of the said policies. Miliband attacked back, saying that the British people didn't want to hear from someone who dodges British taxes by living in ... Piece of information number 2. Although his various retail pharma companies exist in various countries, their practices, legal or otherwise, seem to be remarkably similar to each other. Almost as if they aren't of freak occurrences, but policy. Insane pressure, overworking and wage theft are common amongst employees, causing a member of staff in the UK to commit suicide. Routinely overcharging government healthcare programs for their medicine or services, price fixing, selling expired medicine, swapping out prescriptions for more expensive medicine without doctor's consent, unsafely disposing of medicine and chemical waste, and contributing to the opioid pandemic in the US. These companies were also tasked with vaccine distribution in the UK and US.
Yeah, that's the right reaction.
For the people at home, there was a stray damn in the audience. All right. Piece of information number 3, last piece of information. He's the current president of the Consumer Goods Forum, a lobbying group. Jesus, I'm getting fucked up. A lobbying group representing 2.5 trillion euro of the global retail industry, including Alibaba, Amazon, L'Oreal, etc. They mostly campaign in DC and Brussels to weaken consumer protections and greenwash. And for the co-hosts and the audience, here is the map.
All right.
The blue countries are taken. The grey ones with their names up there, up for grabs.
All right, yeah.
We will turn to the audience at a certain point. You have a chance to beat these people. Lovely friends. I was going to say losers, but that felt mean.
No, I'll never lose. I've never lost to Mega Riga.
Never lost to Mega Riga once.
Okay, I think... what were the list of countries that they don't live in?
Not Italy.
Okay, so...
Not UK.
Yeah, the countries that he operates in Europe that he's, like,
Not
operating in are all taken. Italy, France, and the UK.
Okay.
Is he...
Then I'm
can
gonna guess something. Then.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you got?
I'm gonna say Belgium.
You're going to say Belgium.
Damn, I'm doing Liechtenstein.
Liechtenstein, all right.
Yeah.
Is he Irish?
Is he Irish?
Is he
There we go.
Irish?
All right, okay, all right. And do we have any guesses from the audience? We're getting a Luxembourg, we're getting a Cyprus and a Greece. And Switzerland. They
I
all...
thought Switzerland is taken.
No,
it's not.
No, he was overtaken.
Oh,
We've done him
shit.
before, but he was overtaken.
Yeah, okay. It would be
All right.
Liechtenstein or Switzerland.
All right. Round 2, you all got wrong.
Whoa! Wow.
What?
Yeah.
All of us? Like,
All of us.
Literally everybody.
All right,
Oh,
I'm
shit.
I'm closing it off to the audience because I think they'll get it because there's more of them. They scare me. But
Okay.
I'm gonna for the crowd for our lovely co-hosts. It's a microstate.
Well, I was close.
You were close.
So not Liechtenstein, not Luxembourg.
Luxembourg's in the middle.
We
Luxembourg's a
have we have Andorra, Monaco. Is San Marino a microstate?
Yeah, San Marino's up there. Yeah.
I don't see
Malta
those.
would be also. Of course, you don't see it.
Malta is taken though.
No, Malta's still up there.
Huh?
Yeah. It's
The blue ones? Wait, I'm
blue
confused.
ones are
Italy.
taken.
The blue ones are taken.
They're off the board. It's the Pope again.
Not again.
The
Yes,
Pope has
so
strong
many
opinions on Ed
businesses.
Miliband. Because he's not Catholic.
Okay, I was close with Liechtenstein though. Microstate.
Yeah, you were good. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Andorra.
You're going to say Andorra?
Oh God.
I was gonna say that.
You can
Well,
say
then
Andorra
I
as well.
say, I think for Monaco there would be a bigger one, no?
What?
What?
For Monaco, she
Yeah.
said.
You're saying Monaco?
I guess.
Okay.
Now you
Uma,
gotta take
what
San Marino
I
because.
don't know.
You don't know?
Okay, I'm
Okay.
gonna try again.
Uma's forfeiting, I guess. All right, and hold your applause. The winner is Julia.
Yes!
It's Monaco.
Nice.
That does not seem like enough money to be.
Yeah,
to
exactly.
be the
That's what I
richest
thought.
person of
That's why I
Monaco.
always ask, is that much?
11 billion.
11.8 billion. Yeah.
I thought
it
that
a
Monaco
Boots
was
guy?
balling a little bit harder.
Ah,
like-
Stefanos.
Oh, he's the boots
Pessina.
guy.
Stefano Pessina.
Love the glasses.
No,
Yeah.
what?
The fucking Venetian mask.
Oh, it's a mask, sorry. Yeah, it's really hard to see from here, okay.
So yeah, this is the richest guy in Monaco. He owns Boots and Walgreens in the US.
Oh.
It was a Boots pharmacist who took her own life after being worked too hard. Yeah. They overcharged the British government for a lot of vaccines and masks and things like that. A distribution of tests. It was the rapid tests, the Chanel tests. Yeah, so that's not fun. Anyway, all right. That leads us to the main topic. The main topic tonight, the thing I'm presenting to the class, to the Midnight Society, is there is a spectre haunting Europe.
Tell me more.
The spectre of monarchism. I'm not from a monarchy. I think this is what it's like. Uma, is that what it's like?
Yeah.
You should know.
It's like Carlos will just bust in and be like, "Hey, you sleeping?"
That is so scary.
Monarchism is like, hey, you up?
No, Juan Carlos would be. Like the Spanish king would be like that.
So, naturally enough, there's a lot of big news in monarchism this year. For example, here's a lot of pictures of people mourning the death of Queen Elizabeth. They all look very sad. But, so I get all my news from a website called, I believe, royalnews.co.uk. Great source of news, strongly recommended. And royalcentral.co.uk. Eagle Eye viewers might notice something weird about the Europe drop-down, is it has 3 countries listed in it that aren't monarchies. So I went on a rabbit hole. I went down. I went down a bit. So naturally enough, they got Spain, they got Sweden, they got Monaco. We talked about them. But like they have Greece, Romania, and Serbia up here as well. And we're going to talk about these 3 tonight, I think. For people who haven't listened to the podcast before or maybe missed the episode, we have covered defunct royal families before. And I'm gonna briefly go through them. For example, House Sogu, which sounds made up, doesn't it? This is the royal family of Albania.
Was this the prince the other day who gave
clapped back at Sarah Cochrane?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's trying to be epic, and it's a common theme. They all tried, the current generation all try to be like Elon Musk to a certain extent on Twitter or whatever, which is to say insufferable, but they don't realize it.
Not the Hohenzollern, so. Not the Habsburger.
Oh, yeah, we'll get to them. We'll get to them.
I love how you're holding your glass of Red Bull like it is.
I thought it would be funnier in a wine glass.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway. House Sogu was like a monarchy for all of 5 minutes before the Italian fascists invaded. The head of the guy there, Zog the First, who's over there on the far right. I believe it was the founder of Bugatti considered him so insufferable. There used to be I think it might have been Ferrari. I can't remember. It was a luxury car brand in Italy, and the founder, when he was still alive, was like, "You can get a car if you spend the night with me, but in a conversation way, not in a you up way." But he found Zog the First so insufferable that he didn't get a car at the end of it. Then we have Lake of the First in the middle here. Him when he's young, him when he's a bit older, who has the laundry list of living in the most fucked up countries. During his life in exile. Those countries in order: Francoist Spain, until he left in 1975.
I wonder why.
Why was that?
Uma, do you want to take a guess?
Uma.
You want to take a guess where he left to? That's right, Rhodesia. He landed in Rhodesia and gave a press conference about how Rhodesia is so great while having 2 guns strapped to him in a press conference. Then after Mugabe took over and the kind of apartheid regime of Rhodesia fell apart, he fled to naturally South Africa.
Great choice.
In the 80s. He then eventually fled. I think the last place he was living before he died. He eventually went back to Albania after the end of communism and stuff. But after the South African government raided his compound, the post-apartheid government, and found anti-personnel mines or anti-tank mines that he had.
What was he planning?
What was he planning indeed? I draw your attention to the photo on the bottom where he's in a general's uniform in the Albanian revolution of the early 90s, where he arrived to try and do a monarchist coup with a bunch of hired Zulu warriors. He tried this twice. The first time he wasn't let in because he tried to get in with his like phony royal Albanian passport, and the guy like border control was just like, "That's not real. This is not a thing." Yeah. He also smoked like 12 cartons a day, and he was like 7 foot or whatever. Anyway, and then there's his son, Leku II. He just claps back at people on Twitter. He's insufferable. Not as fun as his weird anti-personnel mind dad.
They all look related, indeed.
They do all look related. That's the thing about royals. Very narrow gene pool. The next defunct royal family that we have talked about before is the House of Savoy.
Get a no from the audience.
Oh, we got some upset Italians in the audience, don't we? So over here on the left here we have Emmanuel Filiberto, who has a food truck in LA called the Prince of Venice because he is the Prince of Venice.
He looks like that. Well, he looks like he's gonna do like a wildlife show in Australia, but I'd also take this one.
It's just like, oh, crikey, mate, I've just had the best pasta ever. Just like talking to the camera. Yeah, absolutely. Underneath
is his food truck in Venice Beach?
What? No.
Better.
It's in Hollywood. He brags about meeting The Rock once.
No, I bet he brings his food truck down to Venice Beach.
He said like, I'm king of Venice Beach.
Yeah.
Underneath there is his daughter Vittoria, who is like next in line to be thrown because they made a rule that like women can inherit the throne, and that's woke somehow, even though it's still a monarchy. She just posts on Instagram. She doesn't seem to care. She posts a lot of Biggie quotes.
Wait,
my kind of royalty.
Can you send me her Instagram profile? This sounds right up my alley. This sounds like Gloria Zuda energy.
Yeah, Gloria Zuda, best Bavarian royalty.
Yeah, pretty much, right?
But then we have the dad and all this, Vittoria's granddad.
He looks healthy.
He looks image of health.
Just like Philip.
I think he might be dead now at this point. But this is Vittorio. The granddaughter's named after him. Vittorio Emanuele. He is actually what I think the king of Italians should be, because he spent his entire time in exile in Corsica, which I feel like is the closest you can get to Italy when you're not.
You know who else spent his exile in Corsica?
Yeah.
What?
Napoleon.
Yeah.
Yeah, Napoleon. Yeah. But while there, he did, I think, the thing all Italians aspire to do, which is he shot a German tourist. I think the tourist died. I think he was acquitted of manslaughter or whatever, but yeah. Yeah. Wait, critical support, I guess. The next royals that are hanging around is, of course, the Habsburg.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I was waiting for this one.
Yeah. So over here on the left, we have Eduard Habsburg, the
king.
hosting Habsburg.
Hell yeah,
He
he's
is
the best.
royalty of Twitter.
He followed the show account for a bit.
Yes, he did.
Until he realized what we were. So
we were too Catholic for him.
We were too Catholic for even Eduard Habsburg. Over here...
Although it's because I called out Dubby the double-headed eagle. I called him a bitch.
You called out his children's book that he wrote.
Oh, there he is.
Dubby the double-headed eagle. Which I thought was...
It's a pro-Albania like children's book.
I kept just like poking him nonstop and be like, oh, what is Dubby Orthodox? Oh, is Dubby Orthodox? Just nonstop.
Did you like slide it into his DMs?
Yeah, exactly.
Nick was like, hey, you up?
Hey, you Orthodox? Hey.
Yeah. And I just kept spamming him with just different, just like icons of the
different patriarchs throughout history.
Yeah.
So I thought this was a picture book until I was making these slides, but apparently it's actually a 110-page illustrated novel.
Is it a manga?
He does love manga, though.
He does?
He does love anime.
He does.
He does?
He
Yeah, he
posts
does. He is
screenshots
so
from
online.
Evangelion all the time. Yeah.
He is so online, it's crazy.
Evangelion, though, because he's like the one of 3 nerds who's like, oh, it's cool because they mentioned Christianity.
Yeah, angels should come and kill us all. All right. The next Habsburg is Otto van Habsburg over here. This is a picture of him in 1988. Because this is important. This is the year that he punched Ian Paisley in the face. If anyone doesn't know, Ian Paisley, leader of like a reactionary Protestant minority of Northern Ireland. That's a picture of Ian Paisley in the European Parliament while Pope John Paul II is addressing the Parliament saying John Paul is the Antichrist.
Oh my god.
Which is amazing to me that like reactionary Protestants basically have the exact same opinions as like Catholics, like just like 10 years prior. It's like Pope Pius fans or whatever. But yeah, so that I should mention that. So that is our topic tonight. These are the ones we've covered before. We're going to talk about some fake royals. We can't mention all of them. So briefly, like we can't mention, you know, what royalist the guy who slapped Macron is backing. I think it's the Bonapartists or whatever. We also can't mention what's happening with the Hohenzollern. What was that? How do you pronounce that? Drace German family.
The ones who want their art back?
Which one?
What?
The ones who like want their art back or whatever?
Yeah. Hohenzollern.
What?
What?
Sorry, I don't know my royalty.
Yeah.
Well, you mean Hohenzollern?
Hohenzollern.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I know those guys.
There's like stops in town named after them.
Yeah.
Come on, we also have like August from Hanover. You know those guys?
Anyway,
They're fun.
they're in a thing at the moment because Carla here, her husband died, and she's inherited his
McDonald's.
5 branches of McDonald's at Ingolstadt, and
That's
McDonald's
German
is
royalty.
McDonald's is suddenly deciding they're Republicans and don't recognize her authority over those 5 McDonald's. They're literally taking the line. It was like, we signed this agreement with your husband, who's now dead, so we get the McDonald's.
Yeah,
not
critical
you.
critical
We're his
support
wife.
with McDonald's.
So that's what the German royals are doing. But we have to focus on the next one, which is, of course, the Greek royals.
Oh hell yeah!
There you go. These are the people who rule you, Nick.
I was thinking about something before I came here about if the what is it like if the slide was gonna be called like the King of Greece,
Yeah.
and then it would just be like a really badly photoshopped cover of like what was it like the King of Long Island, but it's me instead of what's his name?
Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
I would have really appreciated that, but you didn't do that.
I'm
so,
sorry.
Yeah.
Instead-
you can still do it. I'm just saying.
Okay, I'll open Photoshop.
Thank you.
All right. So this is the fake royals of Greece, also referred to as the Glücksburgs, because they're still connected to the Danish monarchy, which is a thing still. So they're kind of like
Schleswig-Holstein. Schleswig-Holstein.
yeah. There's a little bit of that. There's a little bit of like Prince Philip who died, but he's involved. He's one of them. Anyway. So they were an actually ruling monarchy in living memory, but they were abolished in 1973 during the Civil War, I believe. And
No, after the
after the fascist
dictatorship,
the
yeah.
junta.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, 70s, yes. So yeah, the military junta dictatorship of Greece was like, we're fine with the monarchy. Then they collapse, the monarchy goes away. They're married into the Danish rule, so they're still around. Over here we have, on the left, we have Constantine II. He was the king during that period. That's what he looked like then, and up on top is what he looks like now. Really like Juncker. Jean-Claude Juncker, a little bit? I don't know. That's a thing for me, I guess, only. So, Nick, I would like you to know that in 2002, from an EU court ruling, he got the Greek taxpayers to pay him 13.7 million euro for seizing all of his property in the 70s.
What
as
the fuck? And they paid?
compensation.
what?
Yeah. The EU court that ruled that was illegal and mean, and you have to give.
Wait. So after the dictatorship collapsed,
Yeah.
and they then
It's like,
took
okay, pay
And they wait.
In 2002, they were like, you seizing all their property and abolishing the monarchy is a no-no.
Okay, yeah. Well, cool.
So give the nice man 13.7 million.
He gave it back,
Christ.
yeah? He had to give it back?
Yeah, the Greek
the
people
Greek government, yeah, wow.
had to give it to them.
The taxpayers.
Yeah, so
Who says the EU doesn't work?
No, it's...
right.
I mean...
Look, we can't share vaccine supplies, but we can get this one Greek man really rich. All right. Then in the middle, we have the heir to the throne is Pavlos Glicksberg.
Why does he look like he's related to the Albanian dude?
Because he probably is.
Royalty, huh?
Yeah. So he's now in finance and hedge funds in NYC. I tried finding out what they fund, but the website looks like it was made in 1997. So it's worth pointing out that basically all of the sons of Constantine did this. They all went to New York and got into finance. It seems what we do, what they did.
Greeks going to New York? What? That's never heard.
All of his generation went to all of his that level of the royal family went to a college in London called the Hellenic College of London. Which their parents founded, and then it closed in 2005 when all their kids were done.
No way.
So, if you were also a student there, too bad. Good luck doing your GCSEs in Greek or whatever the fuck.
How many posh weirdos got duped into that? You know, because that's a dumb thing that people point out about oh, Boris Johnson can stumble
Speak
around
the most fucked Greek ever.
Stumble around the the Odyssey or whatever on TV.
He was quoted, yeah.
You do know that if that school existed during,
He might have gone there.
He might have
I don't
gone
know.
there. Yeah.
Totally.
All right, then we have.
I thought he's Turkish, though.
Oh, yeah, true.
That might have been a conflict.
Everyone up here is Turkish. But anyway.
Oh, Ciarán, wow.
I won't even know. They're probably all Danish, actually.
Yeah, they're probably the Glicksbergs, yeah. Famous Turkish family, the Glicksbergs. All right, the two children of Pavlos are both models now, as you can probably tell. This is Maria Olympia and Constantine Alexios.
Those names aren't fucking real.
Yeah, no.
Go away.
Wait, we need to give him a Greek name. A Greek name. Tommy Gyros.
Yeah, Mount Olympus Souvlaki.
Look, you're my favorite son, Zeus Hades. I love you so much.
This is whenever I find out the real names of people in my family, and then I just have to, yeah.
Tony Halloumi.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyway, Maria Olympia is the more successful model. She has more Instagram followers.
I see that.
Constantine Alexios.
Which were also granted by the European Commission.
Yeah, everyone in Greece has to follow a Maria Olympia.
Well, in Greece is a country that then you're required by law to vote, so...
Yeah.
You know,
you vote with your Instagram followers.
Yeah.
I did mention that all the guys in the family go into finance, so that kind of leaves what do the women do, because it's a monarchy and they have very opinions on that. So, but I want to mention one breakout star, which is Theodoria Glicksberg, who goes now by the stage name of Theodoria Greece.
Very not on the nose. Yeah, totally.
I wasn't wrong.
Not on the yeah.
So yeah,
It's a good name.
Theodora Halloumi. Anyway, she's in a lot of films. She's a background actress.
Gates of Fires.
Yeah. Okay, so The Bold and the Beautiful, for Americans probably know that's like a successful soap opera. She was a character in that for a bit, and then ever since then she's just in a bunch of movies that don't have any reviews or ratings online, and no one has seen them except for Killer Assistant in 2016, which she credits as The Assistant. I don't know why. Anyway, that's got
because she thinks that the assistant was misunderstood. He wasn't really a kid.
Yeah. He was owed $13.7 million. Anyway, it has an IMDb rating of 4.9.
That's decent.
Okay, I totally gotta see Respect Greece and
Respect Greece.
and Gates of Hades.
I couldn't find Respect Greece online to watch.
Oh no!
I did read plot synopses, and it's basically just Greece invented democracy, sex, Rubik's cube,
The computer.
the car you're in right now. Greece invented computers. It's just that for like 2 hours, I think. So yeah, that's what we got going on.
So it's just like that scene from My Big Fat Greek Wedding, just nonstop. So when they're just in the car. I want to know what the Great Awakening is. And it sounds a
The
bit...
Great Awakening is having an SEO problem because there is like 12 documentaries about how QAnon is real with that same title. And this is just like a schlocky horror film. So like...
All right, good. So you're telling me that then this Great Awakening featuring, what is it?
Theodora Greece. Then we also have another woman in the family, Tatiana, who's running a charity called Breathe.
Oh no.
Which
This has energy like the we talked about this last live show, didn't we? Of the
the ancient aliens shit.
no, not the ancient aliens, the Shaws of Sunset,
Oh yeah, it's
and one of them has like diamond water.
I love that one though.
Yeah, first off, she's a queen. I forget her name. But
unlike
yeah.
this person who is not a queen. Must insist.
Yeah, no, she's a princess probably, right?
Yeah. So
Is it energy like that though? Is it like diamond water energy?
I'll tell you what it is. So Breathe is a mental health charity
Oh, okay, maybe not the same thing.
that
Well, if you have lost the throne,
for people who don't
more like an ousted royal.
I don't live in a palace anymore. I need therapy. Anyway,
Here's how you lobby the European Union.
to get 13.7 billion. These are the three things that Breathe does. It's got a company called Milamau, you can see in the middle there, which is like a teletherapy platform. For anyone who hasn't been paying attention to those, all those companies are pure evil because they're just like, tell me your problems. Anyway, no data security. Then there is the resources tab, which just links to an emergency phone number for Greek people. So if you're having an emergency, it literally just links to like 911 basically, but like Greek 911. Then there's Peak Stage, which for the life of me I can't figure out what that is. So please, through this collage of images that I found from the promotional video, can you tell me what this is?
Oh my God, is that Prince Harry?
Yeah, Prince Harry's here.
Oh,
Talking about
He's in
mental
there.
health in Greece somewhere. There's
control. Then you go down again. Motivate.
there's pictures. There's pictures of.
Sounds like a rule.
There's Tatiana in the corner there, by the way, and there's the Greek Coast Guard.
Yeah. What is mental fitness actually?
What is mental fitness? It's getting
for the-
over all those people you do like drown in the Mediterranean.
Yeah,
that
that's
you
just about to
witness.
say. Yeah, the Greek Coast Guard really needs that. Too.
Yeah. There's also a lot of weird, like, classics imagery in the video, like women in togas and stuff. It's very, like, Return with a V. And then there's
Greek
this...
royal family would never do anything like that. What are you
No,
talking
no, royal
about?
family, never. Yeah, so I have no idea what this is, but write in if you do. And now we're going to get on to the next royal family. I apologize for this slide, but I'm having a great time, I promise. The Romanian royal family have a lot of kids, and this is them. We're going to talk about some of them. The only one I want to mention briefly at the moment is the son of the second daughter, Nicolae, who has abdicated the throne by force because he had a child out of wedlock. Yeah. Even though he's next in line, because though the Romanian royal family doesn't exist anymore, they were constantly insisting, hey, if we come back, can you please get rid of that rule that says women can't inherit the throne? Because I've had 5 daughters. And if you bring back the royal family and I, King Mihai or whatever, die, it defaults back to a bunch of the Germans fighting over McDonald's, basically. So Yeah. I can't get into too much about this, other than the fact that most of these people exist to lobby for Romania's entry into NATO, which they've done now, so good job. And also, so we're pointing out that Maria, down here, the fifth daughter in the corner, was very abstractly in line for the British throne. If like a bunch of people died, if like London was nuked, she would get the throne. Until she did the one thing you're not allowed to do when you're in the British royal family, which is she married a Catholic.
Oh no!
Wow.
Wow.
You can marry Orthodox people. All of these people did because they're Romanian Orthodox, but still. Yeah. So let's see. Anything else I need to do about this? Not really. Okay, I need to get into this slide now, which is about Margarita and Radu. Margarita is considered what is it, like, overseer of the throne? I think that's her title at the moment, because she can't be called heir because she's a lady.
So she's literally watching the throne.
Watching the throne.
Just sitting there staring at the throne 24/7.
And she's watching the throne with her former actor husband Radu, who really insists on being called His Majesty.
Are they just waiting for a guy to pop out of somewhere
they
saying
don't
like
have
I'm
any
the true
kids.
height to the
I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Except I do know some stuff that's happening. And welcome to the next really fucked up slide, which is all of this.
Oh, base systems. I love that.
Base systems, that's right.
That's how
it is. So Radu went from a reserve non-commissioned officer to an active colonel in a very short time due to his lobbying efforts to get Romania into NATO. He is a member of the council, like the European Atlantic Council for Romania, also sometimes referred to as Casa NATO. He was...
No fucking way.
He's believed to have been an informant for Securitate, which is the Stasi of Ceausescu's Romania. He's said no multiple times, but everyone's just like, here's a picture, and he was like, nope.
That's on me.
Photoshop.
In September 2002, he was appointed to Special Relations of the Romanian government for integration, cooperation, and sustainable development. Radu is also an advisor to His Majesty King Mihai, the guy from the previous slide, a patron of Romanian British Chamber of Commerce, member of the board of directors for Casa NATO, Association in Bucharest, and honorary member of the Senate of the Aurel Vlaicu, University in Arid, and University of Oradea. Since 2005, it's kind of been like, a thing came out where they these two people took a huge, massive bribe from BAE Systems, the weapons manufacturer
Base
in
Systems,
the UK.
sorry.
Base
Yeah,
Systems.
Julia's right. It's definitely base systems.
It's Base Systems. They took a £7 million fine to force the Romanian government to buy a bunch of decommissioned frigates, pictured there. Also, the Hohenzollern family fucking hate him because he keeps insisting that he is a member of that family.
It's possible.
That's awesome.
Oh no, it is.
That's so cool.
Anybody.
They were all
Anybody
related.
can be a Hohenzollern these days.
Germany denounced the Romanian side of the family in like 1919 or something. It's been a while.
Pretty rude.
But he knows that blood's thicker than whatever fake water.
Anyway, the next member of the Romanian royal family I want to talk about is the third daughter, Irina, with these lovely photos here. You know it's going down. All right, Nick. In 1983, Scottsdale, Arizona, USA.
That's right. Let's go. What happened?
Irina marries Swedish man John Kreuger. And later in February 1984, religious ceremony took place in the Church of Holy Trinity in Phoenix, Arizona. Religious ceremony was attended by a bunch of people, blah, blah, blah. They moved and settled in Oregon, USA to have like a horse ranch.
Yeah, sounds cool.
Yeah. 2003, he divorced her.
Sounds very engaged here.
Yeah, right. She has 2 kids. They don't seem to be doing much. They just hang around in the States. They've taken the last name of Romania, de Romania. Okay, August 15, 2013, Irina and her new husband are, who's called John Wesley Walker, who's over here on the far left. A very American name, right?
Yeah.
On August 15, 2013, Irina and her husband were arrested on charges of organizing illegal battling and cockfighting on their farm
Hell yeah.
in the eastern United States of Oregon.
Hell yeah.
According to the incident, 10 different cockfighting derbies were organized between April 2012 and April 2013. 10 in 2 years. Let's go. 10 in 1 year, sorry.
That's not that much, no?
I don't know what you rate on cockfighting.
Uma's over here like amateur numbers. I mean, twice that.
Every weekend we would have a cockfight going. You're lucky you get 10 in 1 month.
Yeah.
I appreciate the grind set of going from like Romanian royalty, if you will, to the,
Illegal
like,
cockfighting.
yeah, to like the most
In an
like,
Oregon farm.
yeah, the trashiest crap in like the most white supremacist state in the United States.
Yeah.
Like it's
Shout out
cool.
Oregon.
Anyway, when she was arrested, her dad, Mihai, stripped her of her royal title, but then he died, so it was reinstated in 2020.
So is she the queen
Go,
of
girl.
Romania?
Of Oregon.
Fair.
All right. I'm going to blast through this last family because it's a bit of a doozy, but we got to wrap it up. All right. This is Peter II. This is the last king of Yugoslavia. And he was
Yeah, that sword's so cool.
So I want to say that like he was like king for a couple of years. He was a boy prince. That's what he looked like when he was king.
I
basically.
mean, whoever did this painting captured his energy quite well.
Princely boy. This picture of him is him in exile in London because fascism is happening in Yugoslavia. Anyway, I talked to a Serbian listener of the show, Bareko Fromage, great name, and he basically described him as he took our gold reserves, ran to Cairo, then ran to London. Couldn't really do much because originally Churchill was backing the Chetniks, the Serbian fascists of Serbia, but then they weren't really working because they kept allying with the Nazis, and they're like, this isn't working. So eventually the UK and the rest of the West had to like back Tito because he was actually getting the job done. And like the whole royal family is dropped like a sack of bricks, be like, nah, sorry, we can't use you to take over Yugoslavia because we're actually kind of getting on with Tito. So the only reason I'm bringing up Peter II is because his sigil, his monogram, looks like this.
That's a powerful king.
Dude, hell yeah. That's awesome. That is...
My kind of monarchy.
This is the picture that comes after he takes a yo up. Like, okay, obviously he's Peter II, so you have to have a 2 there, and there's like there's the P, right? Like in the Cyrillic and
I
Greek.
see the P.
yeah.
I see.
The balls are completely unnecessary. That's communicating no information.
Oh, there's a P in there.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So then we get to the actual Serbian royals that are hanging around today. So here they are.
Oh
All right. So over here we have, in the top left corner, we have Alexander, Crown Prince of Yugoslavia, for about 4.5 months when he was born. Only son of the last king of Yugoslavia, Peter II, who we talked about, and was in exile in London for World War II. This picture beside him is here he is addressing a group of far-right nationalists who start booing at him and yelling, "Learn Serbian." Because something I need to stress about all of these people here can't speak Serbian. The Serbian listener of the show told me I have better Serbian than these people, and all I can say is Stravo and Ja učim srpski, which means I'm learning Serbian. I haven't learned the second part, which is please be nice to me. So yeah, he gets very angry and starts booing back at them. That's what this is his second wife, Crown Princess Catherine of Greece. His first wife and the mother of his 3 kids down here is actually from an even more defunct royal family, which is the Imperial Royal Family of Brazil.
Oh. Okay, I see you.
I don't know about that one, man.
Someone's
Crown
a
Prince of
monarchist.
Serbia, come to Brazil.
Anyway, in the middle here we have his firstborn son, Peter, who abdicated
He
in
looks like a
2020
decent guy to me.
Seems lovely. For people at home, he's groping a woman.
Yeah. He's now the king of Ibiza.
So, in recent Serbian fake royal news, he abdicated the throne in 2022 because it seems in the divorce with his mom, he more sided with the mom, and now he just hangs out in Seville as a graphic designer because his mom is Spanish.
Oh, so I wasn't wrong then.
Then we have the second son, who's now the heir, as you can see here, eyeing the throne.
You really...
Yeah, grind set dog.
This is Prince Philip.
Another.
Yeah, another
Too many
Philip.
A
Philips.
live one.
And then over here we have the third son, Alexander III.
I see there's something running in the family. It's...
Yeah. The guy who abdicated and the guy who's never going to get it don't really seem to be taking their image very seriously versus Philip over here. But it's worth pointing out that fake royals don't usually have a lot of money, especially when you're from a country that also doesn't have a lot of money. So who do you turn to but Hunter Biden to help with renovations of your palace that you get to live in still?
There's so many stripper poles in that house.
Not really much to say here other than that's funny. I don't care who you are, that's funny. This was one of the underrated aspects of the Hunter email leaks.
Which son's idea was it to...
Oh no, this was the patriarch. This was Alexander's.
Oh really?
idea. Yeah.
I thought it was that then maybe one of those 2 really cool guys just happens to hang out with Hunter Biden, because that was the vibe I was getting, or at least his art dealer or something. Who knows?
Yeah. But no, the second son is actually really angry at them for doing this because he's like, where's the money going that you get? Because some tax money in Serbia does actually go to their upkeep. Because they're like peacocks or something that you get to watch or whatever. But Prince Philip is very concerned by his image. And this is his image. Prince Philip is the Bitcoin Prince.
Yes.
Here he is eating a Bitcoin pizza, I think.
That's not...
I don't like...
What is
it's
that?
more pizza than it is anything else.
Is it cookies?
No, it's cookies.
It's cookies, right?
Cookies?
Who's for
It looks like
cookies?
it's
I think
on
it's cookies.
bread.
That's not bread.
Oh, it looks like
bread.
Those
do
are
you have?
cookies.
it looks like
It looks like it's good bread.
It looks
to me it looks like pancakes, but Bitcoin.
You guys are both wrong. It's Bitcoin-shaped Medwurst.
Oh, okay.
That would be Jim.
Yeah.
Anyway, here he is quoted saying, every country will eventually adopt Bitcoin.
Oh, no.
Why does he? Yeah, that is a very menacing
one-
picture that goes with that. Very
The one moment
demanding
he
phrase.
decided to shave his mustache off.
Yeah, right. The mustache is new. Yeah, so he's spoken at Bitcoin Con and things like that. You know, it's all very fucked and weird. But
Can we please appreciate how Philip is spelled without double L and without double P?
yeah, it's with he also sometimes spells it with an F. I don't think that. See Prince Philip up here in
Nice.
the middle. Yeah. So yeah, learn Serbian.
Serbian.
I don't know how to say the imperative of learn Serbian. All I can say is I'm learning Serbian. Anyway,
You just frantically answering everyone in Serbian.
I'm learning Serbian.
everyone slow down. I'm trying. Anyway, you may have noticed this guy up here in the top right corner, who is not Prince Philip. This is a jazz musician from Belgrade who has on his Twitter profile that he lives in the Kingdom of Serbia. No, you don't. You live in the Serbian Republic. And I mentioned him because in 2020, 2 years ago, people on Serbian Twitter started noticing that like suddenly Prince Philip could speak Serbian on Twitter. And eventually realized that, no, he can't. He's paying this jazz musician to tweet for him. Because he still can't speak Serbian. So yeah, those are the fake rolls. What do we think?
I love for the first time ever on the show, I'm not terribly offended by our monarchs. These ones
What?
are.
These are the worst.
Nick is just like reinstating monarchy.
No, like they suck.
We should
they,
vote for them.
They suck for funny reasons, not like genocidal reasons.
Oh,
Fair enough.
I guess.
Like Bitcoin is far away, like far less harmless than far
all
more
these-
harmless than.
All of these people are far removed from Lako the First with his
exactly.
fucking anti-personnel mines and apartheid.
No,
South
see, no.
Africa. Yeah.
You got that wrong. That's cool.
Anyway,
That's he's living my life. Like I don't know what your guys' goals are, but maybe not Rhodesia in South Africa, but me, my
Franco,
closest,
Spain. Oh,
Franco, yeah.
me, my closest friends, a couple anti-personnel mines.
me and 200 Zulu mercenaries
Could be
are
fun.
retaking Tirana.
Would you rather have that or be into Bitcoin? Like, come
Yeah,
on.
I mean, yeah. When you phrase it like that.
Yeah, you're by yourself eating your Bitcoin pizza, whatever you think.
Cookies.
Yeah.
Pancakes.
It's funnier if you imagine it's pizza.
It's way better if it's pizza. I agree.
All right. I want to thank first and foremost. I want to thank Romanian listener Andre for helping us out, and Serbian listener Barako from Raj for giving us information about these guys and linking me to a bunch of like Serbian tabloids called like Blitz or whatever to let me like see all the weird fucked photos I showed you. And yeah, we're running out of time, so that's Corner Späti. Follow us there, and
Thank you,
Thank you for
Ciarán.
coming out.
Thanks. Thank you all for coming.
what can I? Okay.
Oh, you actually
I
had
can
to.
do it louder. It just loops if I hold it. All right, cheers. Thanks for coming out.